Now on 18 Eyewitness News.
Education was a hot topic in the governor's State of the State address this week. Also, a local college gets high honors for safety, plus saving 3 lives while supporting another. All of these stories are coming up.
The weekend's finally here. What's your weather going to be like? I have all the details coming up in your Storm Tracker weather forecast.
Coverage you can count on. This is 18 Eyewitness News.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fred Dawkins, and these are the top stories that we're working on for you on Channel 18. Education was a hot topic in Governor Nixon's State of the State address Monday. The governor mentioned in his speech that he wants to increase funding for education by $150 million. With such an increase brought to the table, several legislators are worried on what the increase will do to the state's budget. One way that the governor is wanting to expand education is through the A+ program. Now, State Representative Paul Fitzwater is concerned that there won't be enough room in the budget.
The governor's proposal is to expand it statewide into every school across the state. But what you didn't hear from the governor is that the budget assumes that this expansion will only cost about $1 million more. Now you think about this. How one assumes that a $30 million program only needs $1 million more to expand statewide is just unreasonable and indefensible.
State Representative Shelley Keeney is another legislator that is concerned with the governor's plan to expand the A+ program.
He is assuming that this expansion will cost $1 million. My concern is that this is a $30 million program, and how $1 million of our state's revenue is going to be enough to expand statewide, I'm afraid is unreasonable.
Keeney hopes that as this progresses, the state of Missouri will be honest with Missourians. Well, now Dustin Kopp is here with a look at our frigid forecast. What's on tap?
Good evening, Fred. Good evening, everybody. Looking at current conditions throughout southeast Missouri right now, we're seeing temperatures on the chilly side. We've been seeing those chilly temperatures all day long. Looking at graphics right now, as you can see, those temperatures are in the 20s, 24 in Festus, 26 in Potosi. Ironton right now at 28, 27 in Piedmont and Poplar Bluff. A little bit warmer at Van Buren at 33. Going through the evening hours, mostly cloudy skies, 27 degrees at 7 p.m., 26 by 9. Remaining around 26 by midnight. What's in store for the rest of the weekend? I'll give you all the details coming up later in your Storm Tracker weather forecast.
Mineral Area College has done it again, this time even better. According to stateuniversity.com, Mac has been ranked #1 in campus safety for 2012 out of all colleges and universities in Missouri. Mineral Area College's Director of Public Safety, Mark Potras, tells 18 Eyewitness News about the honor.
It's a independent website, a corporation that looks at various crime statistics and campus safety practices and makes those determinations by themselves, so it's an independent ranking.
Potras says that they take campus safety very serious.
Of course, we utilize a campus-wide approach that involves faculty, staff, adjuncts, students, and we encourage our visitors to cooperate also, and that is we take a community-based approach towards campus safety.
Mark points out that Mac was ranked in 2nd place the year before. Next Monday, you'll be able to save 3 lives and support Tyler Harris at the same time. As many of you know, Tyler has battled and beaten cancer only to have to battle it again. Tyler has been in the hospital since December. A blood drive has been set up in honor of Tyler at the Farmington Civic Center from 2 in the afternoon until 8 in the evening. Sign up for the event by going to redcrossblood.org. February is American Heart Month, and Friday is the 10th annual Wear Red Day. Both drew attention to cardiovascular disease and the efforts to stop it. That's America's #1 killer. For nearly 30 years, this has affected women far greater than men. In recognition of the 10th annual National Wear Red Day, Go Red for Women asks that across America, women go red. For statistics and other information on American Heart Month and Wear Red Day, visit our website at KDKZ18.com. And when we come back on 18 Eyewitness News, the American Red Cross is hosting an earthquake awareness event. That story coming up only on 18 Eyewitness News.
For 15 years, Heartland Furniture and Appliance has been the leader in price for Restonic bedding. Whirlpool built Crossley appliances, Frigidaire appliances, sofa sets, recliners, accent furniture, and White's metal detectors. Same-day delivery with no waiting. We are fast becoming this area's leader in the home furnishing and appliance business. Need a little cash? Payday loans are available in each store. We'd love to have you come see us at one of our 3 locations on both sides of Main Street in Piedmont, Business 60 in Dexter, and next to Current River Ford in Donovan. Heartland Furniture and Appliance, 223-3200.
Let it wash you this morning. Oh, the blood of Jesus shed for me. What a sacrifice that saved my life. With the blood, it is my victory.
How can heat also be cool? When it comes from targeted induction technology, which uses electromagnetic waves to quick heat your pan, boiling up to 40% faster, while the surface around it stays perfectly cool to the touch. It's faster, hotter, and, well, cooler.
Hi, Bob Seabaugh at Seabaugh Furniture and Appliance. Come and see this and other great features and benefits that will amaze you. Now on sale at Seabaugh Furniture and Appliance in downtown Fredericktown.
You're watching 18 Eyewitness News with Fred Dawkins and Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp. 18 Eyewitness News continues.
The American Red Cross will host an earthquake awareness event at the West Park Mall in Cape Girardeau. Now, the event takes place on February 16th at 10 a.m. in the morning. Federal, state, and local agencies are partnering with the Red Cross for the event. They'll also provide information about earthquake preparedness, safety, and survival. For more information on the event, visit our website, kdkz18.com. 20-year-old Makala Lopez of Jackson was arrested earlier this week on a felony count of distributing a controlled substance after she allegedly sold methamphetamine to undercover narcotics officers earlier this month. Lopez was being held at the Cape Girardeau County Jail in lieu of a $20,000 bond. A Poplar Bluff woman pleaded guilty last week to causing the deaths of her passengers who had drowned after the vehicle she was driving ran off the road into the Black River. 25-year-old Christine Aldridge pleaded guilty to 2 counts of first-degree involuntary manslaughter in the deaths of Jason Carrington and Josh Phelps while under the influence of alcohol. Aldridge could be sentenced to 14 years in prison.
The weekend's finally here. How's it shaping up? I'll let you know. Coming up, we'll be right back.
When someone comes in a Mineral Area's emergency department, our focus is giving them the best treatment in the quickest manner possible. We track every single patient, sending the doctors information before they even walk in the room. We have dedicated X-ray and CT equipment in our emergency department. We don't have to waste any time running all over the hospital. We know that minutes count in an emergency, and you can count on ER Plus at Mineral Area Regional Medical Center.
With extended hours, let the UPS store pack and ship your gifts.
Hi, I'm Steve from the UPS store in Farmington, Missouri. Me and my staff would like to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Now, here's your Storm Tracker 18 weather forecast with Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp.
And welcome back. Looking at weather headlines for southeast Missouri. we're going to see sunshine continue for most of the weekend. Maybe a little cloudy on your Saturday. Looks like a warming trend is on the way, and it looks like by the end of next week we could see some rain. Currently here in southeast Missouri, we have temperatures in the 20s, 24 in Festus, Cape Girardeau right now at 28 degrees, 25 in St. Genevieve and Fredericktown, 27 right now in Ellington. Down in Van Buren, a little bit warmer at 33. Currently here at the studio, we have 28 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. Feels like 28 out there. Current dew point 4 with humidity at 35%, south wind at 5 miles per hour. What's in store for your Saturday? Plenty of sunshine for most of Missouri. We're going to see a mostly cloudy start, eventually getting to partly cloudy skies throughout the day, off and on sunshine. Off to the northeast, we're going to be seeing a chance of some snow. Nothing for here in Missouri. So for tonight, we're going to see a partly to mostly cloudy sky. Decreasing clouds for tomorrow, though. Low around 25 degrees, south wind 5 to 10, 21 in Festus, St. Genevieve and Fredericktown 22, 22 in Fredericktown, and 23 in Van Buren. Then for your forecast for tomorrow, high of 45 degrees, partly sunny skies for the most part, maybe a couple hours there. We could see a mostly cloudy start to your day, especially. Temperatures in the 40s, 45 in St. Genevieve, 44 in Fredericktown, 48 in Piedmont, down in Van Buren, 49 and 48 in Ellington. The next several days are looking like this throughout southeast Missouri. On your Saturday, once again, high of 45. Sunday, 45 degrees, mostly sunny. Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to see plenty of sunshine, temperature around the 50-degree mark. Then some showers in the forecast on your Thursday, high of 44. By Friday of next week, mostly cloudy and 47. I'll look at our forecast for the weekend once again, 45 both Saturday and Sunday, partly sunny skies. And then on Sunday, we'll see a mostly sunny sky, lows near 30. That is check out your storm tracker weather forecast. More details located at KDKZ18.com. Just click on the weather tab. We'll be right back.
Time now for our 2-minute tour of Missouri. 63-year-old Maxine Clark, who founded Build-A-Bear 16 years ago and is the current CEO, is retiring. Clark will remain CEO until a successor is found, and she'll stay on the company's board of directors. Now, prior to starting Build-A-Bear back in 1997, Clark was the president of the Topeka-based Payless Shoe Source. Clark is a trustee of Washington University and national board member of Teach for America. A computer that contains confidential information on students from Missouri Western State University has been returned to the school after someone bought it at an auction. The surplus computer was sold at an auction back in December. The hard drive contained information, including names and social security numbers of thousands of students recruited by Missouri Western between 2005 and 2009. The university is currently writing to about 3,000 students about the incident, even though officials don't believe the information was misused. A lawsuit filed by the Archdiocese of St. Louis and Catholic Charities has been thrown out by a federal judge. The lawsuit was filed because of the governor's health insurance mandate to fund contraception. The judge cited the government's intent to make changes to the law and cited the fact that religious and nonprofit groups were given until August to comply. High winds from the strong storms from earlier this week is being blamed for damage to nearly 50 rail cars in southeast Missouri. 48 cars derailed near the town of Rockview, which were among 112 cars carrying auto parts to Mexico from Chicago. Luckily, no one was hurt. However, about 800 feet of track will have to be replaced. Coming up in today's Your Life segment here on 18 Eyewitness News, what happens when the honeymoon's over? A lot, as we'll see today in Focus on the Family.
Your Health is brought to you by Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy.
If you or a loved one has been implanted with a pelvic mesh, commonly called a bladder sling, you may be entitled to a significant cash award. Many women implanted with this device have suffered discomfort, excruciating pain, and even incontinence. The FDA has even warned that pelvic meshes may cause serious injuries, including pain, scarring, infection, incontinence, and discomfort. If you or a loved one has been implanted with a pelvic mesh,
Call the Rely On Group at 800-796-6986.
Preparing for a wedding can be a tremendous amount of work. When it's over, a couple can breathe a sigh of relief, right? Well, there are a few other things to sort out, as Dr. Bill Meyer explains in today's Focus on the Family.
I think we're to the point where we're like, okay, we need a chore list because it's not really working, just kind of, oh, whoever does whatever, you know.
Aaron and Becca have a lot more to figure out than who'll be cleaning the bathroom.
The budget, we're still trying to figure out how it actually works, you know, and what can we actually spend money on and not spend money on and all that.
As newlyweds, the two are working through all the decisions and adjustments that come with marriage.
We are learning to get to places on time in the morning.
When two lifestyles merge, it takes effort to make them function as a team. And with so many decisions, many couples wonder where to start. Focusing on the bigger issues first will build a strong foundation.
Some of the decisions that have to be made on a daily basis, like how do we spend the money? How do we save or do we spend it? How do we handle our finances and credit issues?
Another area that's essential to develop is communication. Even seasoned couples can benefit from making plenty of time to talk.
Sometimes we don't communicate enough because we see each other every day, so we just assume the other person knows everything we're thinking.
Emphasizing foundational issues like finances and communication can prevent the most common problems in marriage, and can only help as spouses continue to learn the finer points of being together.
It helps us develop new habits.
Learning to love each other better.
Of course, not every team-building experience is that romantic.
We're just learning how to do laundry and dishes together.
Another important adjustment for newlyweds isn't as practical as keeping a clean house, but it will make for a refreshing marriage. It's a change in thinking.
I think probably coming to terms with the fact that the other person isn't perfect and neither are they.
Chore lists, budgets, schedules, and routines. Newlyweds face a lot of decisions they never had to deal with while they were dating. But just ask Aaron and Becca if it's worth it.
Oh, it's way better than dating.
For Focus on the Family, I'm Dr. Bill Meyer.
For more valuable information on life's issues, relationships, and family, please visit our website at kdkz18.com and click on the Focus on the Family link. Today's Plugged In Movie Review looks at the new movie, Warm Bodies.
Why can't I connect with people? Oh, right. It's because I'm dead.
In the somewhat of a rom-com Warm Bodies, residents of planet Earth are living in a post-apocalyptic time. When I say residents, I'm talking about a small number of surviving humans, plus zombies, and evil-looking used-to-be zombies referred to as bonies. Although humans are holed up behind a huge wall of protection, they're in desperate need of medicine and additional supplies. So, the humans' chief in command dispatches a small group to venture into zombie territory to secure provisions. A battle soon ensues, and amongst the few survivors are human Julie and a zombie named R. R is fascinated with Julie and decides not to harm her, but rather protect her. Eventually, they become friends. And the more R shows human kindness and compassion, the more human he becomes. And the more human he becomes, the more other zombies are interested in following in R's footsteps. But those evil bonies still lurk nearby, and none of them seem interested in any positive change. To say that this film totally omits the scares and the gruesome wouldn't be entirely true. But neither would it be fair to call this a horror film. This is a Twilight-like attempt to upset the zombie film apple cart. Here, zombies can change and can get another chance at living. Of course, theologically, it's far from anything resembling the truth about the afterlife. Add in significant language problems and a smattering of gore, and I'm forced to give the surprisingly good-hearted Warm Bodies a chilly 2.5 abandoned convertibles out of 5 for family friendliness. For an in-depth review on this film or anything else at your local theater, check out PluggedIn.com. Plugging you into the movies, I'm Cheryl Wilhelmy for Focus on the Family's Plugged In Movie Review.
For more valuable information on current movies, DVD releases, as well as music, games, and TV shows, please visit our website, kdkz18.com, and click on the PluggedIn.com.
And coming up in sports, former Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator Rob Ryan will not be joining the St. Louis Rams. Some Cardinals players make the list, And the Mizzou football schedule for the 2013 season has been completed. We'll tell you more about it coming up here in Sports Zone.
Tips to make you money delivered daily. The totally free Money Talks newsletter. Sign up now and get my money makeover video, a $50 value, as my gift. MoneyTalksNews.com.
Attention, Accutane warning. If you have Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or inflammatory bowel disease, it may have been caused by the acne drug Accutane. Accutane victims have recently been awarded millions of dollars. Do not delay. There are time deadlines to file a claim.
Call the Rely On Group now to be connected with an experienced attorney. There is absolutely no risk on your part. You don't owe us a penny unless we are successful.
Call the Rely On Group at 800-698-3105.
If you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, call now to get the new talking meter. These new meters are more accurate, they're easier to use, and the best news is you don't have to prick your fingers anymore. Arriva makes it simple. They bill Medicare directly. There are no upfront costs. And they deliver your supplies right to your door for free.
For more information, call 1. This is Sports Zone, only on 18 Eyewitness News.
Well, former Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator Rob Ryan has been ruled out for a possible job with the St. Louis Rams. Ryan's penchant for 3 to 4 defenses made him an incompatible fit for the Rams. Head coach Jeff Fisher prefers the 4-3 strategy in order to bring out the best in linebacker James Laurinaitis, defensive ends Chris Long, and Robert Quinn, along with defensive tackle Michael Brockers. Just days after Ryan reportedly landed the job, the Rams had a change of heart. St. Louis Cardinals outfielder Oscar Taveras has been named baseball's 3rd best prospect by MLB.com. St. Louis has just one of 5 teams to put a total of 6 prospects on the list. Taveras, who did not make it to the top 100 last year, is now ranking behind Rangers shortstop Jerickson Proffer and Orioles pitcher Dylan Bundy. The Cardinals placed 3 others on the top 50 list: right-hander pitchers Shelby Miller, Carlos Martinez, and Trevor Rosenthal. The University of Missouri football schedule for the 2013 season is now complete. The team agreed to play a home-and-home series with Arkansas State University during the season and along with the 2015 season. The season's games will be played this year at Columbia on September 28th, and the returning game for next year will be on September the 12th of 2015 in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Times for the games should be determined by this summer. That's Today in Sports. Fred and Dustin, guys, it's back to you.
Thanks a lot, Aaron. Looking at your forecast for the rest of this evening, we're going to be seeing a mostly cloudy sky this evening, 27 degrees at 7 p.m., 26 by 9, by midnight around 26 degrees. That does it for 18 Eyewitness News. A little bit of warmer weather moving in for next week. By the latest forecast tonight on 18 Eyewitness News. Until then, have a good night. We'll see you at 10 o'clock.
When you see news happening in your area, let us know about it. You can call our news department at 573-701-9590 or email us at news@DawkinsBroadcastGroup.com. Coming up tonight on KDKZ Channel 18.